Welcome back to another video from My Random Hobbies, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these fidget thingamybobs. Not sure what you would call them really, but anyway, stay tuned and let's see how we get on. Okay, so for this project today we're going to need a number of parts. All are very easily accessible on Amazon or eBay, and so the whole project shouldn't cost you an awful lot, and actually once you've bought the parts you've got enough to make a number of these, so you can either make them for your friends or sell them to your friends, whatever you want to do really. Okay, but this is it's a great little fidget toy. It just rotates around in your hand, it doesn't come apart, it's got little elastic bands there to sort of play with, fiddle with. You can roll them over the ends, roll them back again. Just something to keep your hands occupied. Perhaps you're in a meeting, or it just helps you think and concentrate, just to sort of fiddle with something. So it's a quiet fiddle toy that costs very little to make when you price everything up. So the first part that you'll need is a bike chain. Now I've got a pink one here. I just bought a cheap BMX bike chain off eBay. I think this one cost me about £5. But as you can see, you will only need two parts of this, and so a whole chain will make a number of these fiddle toys. You'll also need some key rings. These are 20mm, 25mm I think. Key rings, 25mm I think. And again, usually come in a pack of 50 or 100, so once you buy a pack for next to nothing really, about £1 I think it was, or maybe even less, you've got a number of them that you can make, and you'll need two of those. And the final thing you'll need are these little sort of rubber bands, if you like, and you can get them in all sorts of different colours, and these are actually from tattoo machines. So they're just sort of strong little rubber bands that, nice and thick, and they give a little bit of texture to the fiddle toy as well. So when you actually see them up close, they don't stretch an awful lot, but they're ideal for what we need. So you need 6 of those, but again, you buy them in a bag, you've got enough. I think there are 100 count in a bag, so you've got plenty to work with there. So let's get started. One more thing that you will need, of course, to break the chain apart. I found it was easier to actually buy a special little tool, which is a chain breaker, so that you can actually push the pins out between the links. So you've got a link there and there's a pin just there that you need to push out. So I've used this, and again, a few pounds, it wasn't very much at all, and you line up the chain within there. See if we can get this to show, so that when you turn this around, let's try and get this so that you can see what I'm doing there. So when you turn this around, it lines up with the pin and it pushes it out through the hole on the other side. So I'm just going to do that now very quickly to free up a link. Just turn it around, and again, just a little bit of pressure, it's pushing that link out, and there you can hear, you maybe heard it there, sort of break through the first part and the second part. So it's now out. I'm just going to make sure that it goes all the way through, so it's definitely out, and then rewind it back. There we go. Alright, so once you've got your chain taken apart, you'll end up with two, hopefully, sections like this, and these actually come apart. You've got the outer sections, so I'm just trying to do it so I don't drop all the bits. The two outer sections there, and then inside that, encapsulated within the two outer layers, are these two small Sorry, let's try again. 2 small discs. Hard to pick up on the camera there, but they sit nicely together, and they sandwich in between the two. When you've got them like this, you're going to need to put your bands on, and I put 3 bands on each one. So I've got a blue, I've got a black, and I've got another blue there to make a set of 3. And of course I've done that already with my second section. So now what I'm going to do is I need to get my key rings to join them together. So we're going to go through that now. Okay, so with my 2 key rings, I'm going to place a key ring on each link, just like that. So I'm just going to do that on the second one here. And obviously with a key ring, you've got to split the split ring so that you can slide that onto and through the hole there. Okay, and all the way through so that it's hanging nicely. Then you want to attach this one to this one here, so that you've got them linked in a sort of a chain. And then the next part is going to be really important. If you simply connect this up here, it's not going to actually move around as it should. In fact, let's show you what that looks like first, so that you see what I mean. So if I put that around there now, so it will start to turn and then it will lock. It can't go any further. So as a sort of fidget toy, it's no good. Whereas this one, you'll notice the difference, that the 2 rings are crossed over. Whereas on this one, the 2 rings are separate. Okay, so it's not going to work. They need to somehow cross over. So I'm going to show you how to cross those over now. I'm just going to undo the mistake I made. Deliberate mistake. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what we need to do, when we push this through, we're going to push it through the hole here, but we're also going to go through one of the sides of this ring. So I'll try and show you that as clearly as I can. Okay, so we're going to push that through the hole so it starts to come out there. Try and get it to focus a little bit. Okay, and as it's coming through, we're going to be bending that ring down towards the other ring. Again, it's not going to focus in, but this bit here, so that the open bit, the split bit, is going to pass through the other ring. So let's see if you can see that up close. Let's see if it'll focus. So you can just about see that split ring there is now passing. It's gone through the link, but it's also passing over and through the other ring. And we're just going to feed that round, continue to feed that round until both parts are through and linked. And that gives us that crossover effect, and that allows it to fiddle and turn easily, continually. And so now we can put that in our hand and fiddle away. And again, quite quiet, something to just fidget with while you're sat working, doing whatever it is you need to do. And it just sort of helps those people with active minds who need that little bit of something to fiddle with to concentrate. So there we go. A little fiddle toy, nice and easy to make. Make a whole load of them for your friends. Give them out to people at work, whatever you feel. All right, but I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll see you again soon for another video. Take care. Bye-bye.